What do I think of this Dior Prestige serum? So this Dior Prestige serum, I bought it around Christmas time and it came in a beautiful set. And the reason why I bought it is purely because the packaging is just stunning. And also when I did feel this serum in store, it was just really amazing. I love how this feels. In terms of the effects of this was a highly requested review and I am going to go into depth with it. My serum is in the 50ml and I've already used halfway of it. I haven't been using this every day, but on some occasions I have been using it every day for 2 weeks because every time I go back to my hometown, I take it with me and then I end up applying it morning and night. So that's how this serum got used quite a bit. And I wanted to speak about my experience of when I used it for those 2 weeks. My skin is more of a dry combination. So I have dry cheeks, very dry cheeks, and an oily T-zone. And from this serum, I wanted to lighten up some acne scars because I did have a lot of acne breakout. Around last year, I had a huge acne breakout and I will insert some pictures here because it was pretty severe, but it did leave a few scars. And I wanted to try lighten them, and the sales associate always recommends the Dior Prestige because it's one of the best serums out there to lighten and brighten the skin. And especially if you have hyperpigmentation, she literally calls this a miracle in a bottle. So I bought into it and I didn't really think too much about it, just got it and I really like it. To be honest, I have looked at the ingredients before and nothing in there was that mind-blowing, so it was all a part of the marketing and I fell for it. So in terms of the ingredients, it has rose extract, which is why it's Micro Huile de Rose. It has ascorbyl glucoside, which I think it's to do with the vitamin C, but it's a derivative. It's got tocopherol, which is vitamin E, and then it's got a range of seed oils for moisturizing benefits. Now I'm not going to go into depths of what all the ingredients do, but in terms of how this feels and how the texture is, this is a serum that is supposed to go after your toner and before your moisturizer. And in some ways, I feel like this has a 2-in-1 step because usually this is my usual skincare routine and this is the Laneige Water Bank Serum and then I have an emulsion on top. So this serum is supposed to penetrate deeper into the skin and it's supposed to hydrate from within. Whereas the emulsion is supposed to hydrate and nurture the skin surface so that the surface of your skin is more treated. So it's kind of a serum targeted for just the surface of your skin, but it's not a moisturizer either. So the moisturizer is supposed to seal everything in. Now with this serum, I think this is a 2-in-1 because it does have that capability of soaking right into the skin, but it also leaves a slight oily film over it, but it kind of gives that nourishing feel, and I think that is to do with the seed oils in there. Ingredients that actually penetrate into the skin are the things like the rose extract and also the vitamin C. So that is what's actually brightening and lightening my skin. I would say that over the 2 weeks, because my skin is also on the slightly sensitive side, I think using it twice a day, it was a little bit too much for me because this is very heavily fragranced. I use it more of a cosmetic thing under makeup to give that nice luminous glow. So I am using it today, and usually before filming, I like to apply this serum because it does give that nice glow. For events or for YouTube or just for photos in general, I like to apply this serum underneath my makeup to give that extra glow because it does look great. In terms of the texture and how this feels, I really love how this caviar texture, if you do apply this onto your skin, you can see that the granules start to break down and you can see that the little caviar little pellets, they're releasing all the good ingredients. It does leave a little bit of an oily film, but it does feel more like a jelly texture. So in terms of a gel that sinks in, it's not that. It's more of a gel cream texture. So would I actually recommend this serum to you? Depending on your budget, if you can afford this, this is £250. They just had a price increase on this and it does make me a little bit sick. If you want the effects of this serum, then you're going to be able to find it elsewhere. You can find very affordable serums with vitamin C, rose extract. It might not work to the same speed as this one because formulation can be a key thing that can actually deliver the results within a given time. And sometimes the quality of the ingredients may be differing. In terms of waiting for the effects, you can get it cheaper from elsewhere, but it may take some time. Another thing that goes into this product is that the formulation can also make the experience really nice, and that is where the aromatherapy, the feel, the texture, it just melts onto your skin, and then you get a beautiful flush of rose, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the way this feels, and for me, I use this as a weekend treat or just before filming because it's just a beautiful glow. It's not all about the packaging, and I know a lot of people say that all of the money goes to packaging. Yes, it does, but I think producing glass packaging, you've seen other brands do it, they can still have an affordable price. I do think that most of the money went to farming the ingredients because they have their own Rose de Granville farm. I do think that the money goes to the research involved to make the formulation the way it is, and it's that luxury experience of applying the skincare and having the effects delivered quickly, rather than if you pay for another brand which is more affordable where you would have your results there, but it does take a little bit of time, and the feeling and the experience involved in applying that skincare may not be the same as buying a luxury skincare item. So that is my review of the Dior Prestige, and if you want to see more videos on beauty, then check over here and I'll see you there. Bye!